Oh yeah. Nobody knows that I can't ride a horse. I have a horse TV show. It's a brisk February morning in Oklahoma City on the racetrack at Remington Park. So what we're going to watch today is some quarter horse workouts at Remington Park.
That's right. Remington has two racing seasons. In the springtime, we have a quarter horse race meet, which I believe is the best in the galaxy. We'll say for sure on planet Earth. And then later on in mid-August until mid-December, we have a thoroughbred meet. So two different breeds that are racing here. The quarter horse meet, again, is outstanding. It's an A+ racing season.
I had heard that there were actually 3 breeds of animals that race here.
Oh yes, very good point. Excuse me while I whip this out. This is my belt buckle that I earned because I am a now 2-time champion of the extreme animal races we have. You're talking to an Oklahoma 2-time champion camel jockey, Tom. Did you think that would happen in Oklahoma, in this interstate?
Humpty is out by 3 or 4 lengths. Katulak wins for the second time.
Hundreds of thousands of betting and sweating fanatic followers have been glued to the edges of their seats since September 1st, 1988, when a shopping mall developer named Edward De Bartolo saw his imagination come to life when his creation, the Remington Park racetrack, officially opened its doors. Since then, thousands of the world's greatest horses and jockeys have busted through its starting gates.
You'll notice that every horse that comes out has a saddle cloth and a saddle pad, and it may show some initials or some particular colors, and that is representative of the trainer that these horses are trained by. What's going on now is they've set the starting gate, so horses will go and what we call school, whereby they learn to understand what this whole starting gate is about. Now, ideally, they've already schooled and they know what a starting gate is, they've been to it already, but some of them have not. And so they'll have to take baby steps. First they'll just walk into the gate and then they'll walk out. So he might take these horses all the way up to the starting gate. He's kind of escorting them. They'll get to the starting gate, and then we have an official starter, as every racetrack does. Not only does he start the races in the evening when it's racing, but here in the training hours, he's got to approve this horse at the gate. He might get to the gate and act up or just not be ready to go, and then he'll have to come back and get approved before he can actually race.
Our gray-haired guide is longtime Remington Park personality and lifetime racehorse aficionado Chris Katulak, who knew to first take us to the starting gate introductions. These 2- and 3-year-old magnificent babies are born and bred to run, but they're not familiar with that foreign object in front of them, the starting gate. So before they run, it's a long 3-4 month process of quietly walking them up to the gate. It's not at all what you would think. You'll never hear any harsh words. There's no slapping. It's quiet, calm, and collected because these horses can kill. So what you'll see is a lot of petting, a lot of sweet talking and walking through the gate before these horses instinctively run. Do the workouts make a big difference?
Oh yeah, they're just, like I said, they're like a human athlete. They have to be fit. You know, like our 2-year-olds, we start them in October. So I mean, they've been in training for 5 months before they ever come to the races, you know, and that consists of everyday progressions.
Could you ever see yourself doing something else?
No, I've never had a real job. I've never punched a clock or anything. I mean,
that's world-renowned trainer Jason Olmstead, a man of few words. But last year he saddled 4 of the 6 trial winners and half of the qualifying field at Canterbury Park. There's hundreds of people employed at the track. Just in the barn alone, you'll see vets, jockeys, groomers, horseshoers, and the occasional groupie.
Brushes and hoof picks and groom mitts and towels and fly spray and whatever.
Chris took us to the petting barn to show us just how cuddly racehorses can be.
She doesn't look real friendly right now.
They're just curious. Yeah.
That is not curiosity.
Huh?
He's got his ears
He's a
glued.
good boy. He's a good boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, good boy. Yeah, you're sniffy.
Oh, he's a good looking guy.
It's definitely not the office life. There's no computers, emails, or phones on the track. It's cool and calm, a picture serene. It's competitive and somewhat dangerous, but the people are nice, and you'll always find a friendly word.
It's a cup of coffee here. We'll catch you later on.
From Remington, Chris took us to Purcell, Oklahoma, where racehorses are fabricated first as genetically modified organisms.
Yeah, the heart of Oklahoma, Purcell, the quarter horse capital of the world, for their breeding operations and also for their just raising of horses. And of course, we are centric to horse racing at Remington Park, but the quarter horse has so many disciplines. It's for reining, for roping, for barrel racing, ranch horses. And where we're going to go to is the nation's largest embryo transfer facility, Royal Vista Ranches, or Royal Vista Southwest. We'll go to Royal Vista Ranches where they have the stallions afterwards. But Royal Vista Southwest, they literally have hundreds and hundreds of horses there, mares, foals, and it's where horses come to life, sometimes via a test tube, if you will. Hello. Good, thank you.
How are you?
What would you like to drink?
Oh, just water for me. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have some tea, please. Unsweet, as they say here in the South. Regular, as I would say. It always gets them aggravated, but I'm cottoning to the locals
We
here.
lunched at Ruby's Inn and Restaurant. The diners there titled our show.
This old horse are in the saddle.
This old horse. That's cute. I like this old horse.
Okay. What do you gentlemen think?
Not everybody's in the saddle.
This old horse or in the saddle? Name of the television program.
Just sounds too much like a copying off of this whole house.
The local reporter met us down at Ruby's and then put us in the newspaper the next week. From freezing tubes and under microscopes, seed and egg are fused together in a petri dish by the doctors and technicians at Royal Vista Ranch Southwest. Join us next time when we genetically engineer the horses of tomorrow.